Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're doing some geometric series. So here's the formula for the sum of a geometric series. There's two different versions. They're both just as easy or just as complicated, whichever way you look at it. And here's what the terms or what the variables in the equations mean. So Sn is the sum, U sub 1 is the first term, and so forth. So we're going to put this to work now in a few examples. Example 1, a geometric sequence has form 6, 2, 2/3, and so forth. State the common ratio. Find the sum of the first 20 terms. So we can get the common ratio by dividing. So 2 divided by 6 is a third. So that should be the common ratio. We can check by doing 2/3 divided by 2, which is 2/3 times a half, which also equals a third. So yes, the common ratio is a third. And B, find the sum of the first 20 terms. So we can use one of our formulas. I'm going to use, well, it doesn't matter, so we'll write down the formula first. Now we'll just do the formula right away. S20 equals, now U sub 1 is the first term, which is 6, times r to the power of n, which is half, or a third. So a third to the power of 20 minus 1 out of a third minus 1. Okay, so I use the first version of the formula, and we're going to type it into the calculator now and calculate the sum of the first 20 terms. Now we're going to use because we're dividing here, we're going to use a big bracket and put everything in the numerator in first. There's going to be a lot of brackets here. So we're going to have 6 times in brackets. I'm going to put another bracket for 1/3 to the power of 20 minus 1, and that's it, I believe. I need one bracket and another one to close it. So I got 3 left brackets, 3 right brackets. That should be okay. Then I'm going to divide by what's in the denominator, a third minus 1. So I'm going to do 1 divided by 3, excuse me, a third, and then minus 1. And I think that should all work out fine. We get 8.9999997. So that will round to about 9. So it's very close to 9 if you add the first 20 terms. Okay, next example, we've got this geometric series. And if you look at the terms are being multiplied by 2 each time. So we have r equals 2. What else do we need? U sub 1 equals 2. And our formula, we also need n. So we have to figure out n in this case. What's n going to be? How many terms are there? Well, we can use our formula for the nth term of a geometric sequence. So that's u sub n equals u sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Okay, so if we look at the last term in the series, we have 8192, and that should be equal to 2 times 2 to the power of n minus 1. So when does 8192 equal 2 times 2 to the power of n minus 1? We're going to use our graphing calculator and type in the function y equals 2 times 2 to the power of x minus 1 and figure out when it equals 8192. So we have y equals 2 times 2 to the power of need brackets x minus 1, and second function graph, and we got the table. When does that equal 8,192? When x equals 13. So in this case, when x equals 13, it's 8,192, and so x equals 13. That means in our case here, n equals 13. And we use the formula for the sum of terms in the geometric series. We have S13 equals, and let's take a look at the formula. Okay, so u sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. So we have u sub 1 times r to the power of n, then minus 1, so that's going to be 2 to the power of 13 minus 1 out of 2 minus 1. Okay, so we worked that out. Actually, we get 1 in the denominator here. So it's going to be 2 times 2 to the power of 13. 2 times 2 to the power of 13 minus 1. We divided by 1, so we don't need that. And we get 16,382. 16,382 is your answer for that one. Okay, next we have the tuition fees for the first three years of high school are as follows. A, find the common ratio. So we can do that by just dividing here. 6,300 divided by 6,000, and it should be equal to 6615 out of 6,300 if it's going up at a constant rate. So let's see what we get here. 6,300 divided by 6,000 is 1.05. So it looks like the rates are going up 5% per year. Let's double check with the next one as well. And we do get, yes, 5%. So 1.05 is R, the common ratio. That's 1.05. The fees continue to rise at the same rate. Calculate to the nearest dollar the total cost of tuition for the first 6 years of high school. So we have to add up the first 6 years. So we're trying to calculate S sub 6. Okay, so S sub n equals u sub 1, times r to the power of n minus 1 out of r minus 1. So we're going to get, now the first u sub 1 is 6,000. R is 1.05, so we have 1.05 to the power of 6 for 6 years out of 1.05 minus 1. So let's try and type that into the calculator. Let's do it this way. 6,000 times 1.05 power of 6 minus 1. I'm just going to take all the numerator first. This equals, then I'm going to divide by 1.05 minus 1. And I get about $40,810.48. So that's $40,811.48. Total cost for all 6 years.